Bayern versus Atalanta. Hey man, Atalanta, bro. Atalanta, bro. I tried to help you and say make it interesting in the first leg, and you didn't. And when I say if you don't make it interesting, things might go wrong. Things might go really, really bad for y'all. And look what happened, bro. Look what happened, bro. To the point where I'm seeing an interview of Harry Kane after the game, after the second leg, talk about we're scared of nobody. No one said you guys are bad. Relax, bro. Yo, Harry Kane, bro. Stop trying to play the underdog gaming, bro. You're not fooling me, bro. You finished second place in the standings. All this. Oh, we're not scared of nobody. Of course, you're not scared of nobody. You finished second place.
But they're scared of this club.
You weren't playing the playoffs, bro. I can't see.
They're scared of this club, bro.
I can't see. The thing is blocking. My screen is blocking. I can't see, bro. I have a Real Madrid blocker. I have a certain bad blocker on my team, so I can't see that right there. I can see the Adidas. I can see Adidas.
I know you see it now, though.
No, I can see the Adidas on the.
I know you see it now. When I move around, you can see it.
But yeah, this out of all the legs, I think this is the most. This is the most. This is the most one-sided. This was the most one-sided leg out of all the legs. Like this was a.
Shout out Josh, man. Josh actually called it. If you go look at the preview, that brother was like, yeah, this is about to be one of those 10-2, 11-2 Bayern. And he literally called it. So shout out Josh for calling it. I wanted to, we made a bet that was like, if Atlanta beats Bayern, which is what kind of gave me a little bit of hope that Atlanta could kind of beat Bayern. I was like, yeah, if Atlanta beats Bayern, we made a bet that he would have to do whatever the comment says. And obviously, we all know how that ended. Not looking good, bro. So if he's down to do it again with any other game, I'll ask him, but it's not looking good right now, bro. Obviously, Bayern plays the best club in the world. And we all know how most of the time when we meet this club, we all know how that ends up. We all know how it turns out most of the time. So they don't scare me. They should be more scared of us because when every time Real Madrid and Bayern come up against each other, it don't end well for Bayern, bro. They always end up crying and they always end up going home. And so it's gonna be one of those again, bro. We're gonna beat Bayern, go into the semi-final, beat PSG or Liverpool, go into the Champions League final, win the Champions League final against Sporting or Atletico Madrid. And yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, sometimes the truth hurts. People don't like hearing the truth, but the truth is really that Real Madrid.
I'm just worried. I'm just worried about the consequences you're gonna face when this does anything that you said it's not gonna happen. I'm worried about that, bro. I'm worried about what to be posted online after this. There's gonna be a video after you lose to Bayern Munich of you making all this prediction, and there's gonna be an X and it's back and the worst part about this is to be in black and white to make the scene even better. It's gonna be black and white. It's gonna be bad for you, bro. So, do I think Madrid is gonna beat Bayern? See, I don't gotta say. Dan? Do you think Madrid is gonna beat Bayern?
No. Ask me the question. What do I think? You ask me what I think. Do I think Real Madrid is gonna be Bayern?
No, let me ask you a question. What are you gonna do when Bayern beats Real Madrid?
So when Real Madrid beats Bayern, I will basically. When Real Madrid beats Bayern,
that was not my question.
I will
that was not my
acknowledge us as the best club.
That was not my question, bro. That was not my question, bro.
And you will acknowledge us as well. Can I get a yes? Yes.
That was not my question.
Yes.
That was not my question.
Yes.
You better pull a muscle doing on that foolery, bro. You better pull a muscle doing that foolery. Like I said, Bayern, I've arrived, bro. I know this has been a long journey, but I've arrived, bro. I'm bringing a spirit bomb to you guys. I'm bringing all the power, all the any type of power. If you need me to come here and to be a ball boy, water boy, I can. If you need me to serve the beers, I'm here, Bayern. I'm here. I've arrived. So once again, going for Bayern, Atalanta, the goal that you guys scores in these two legs were that's like me getting beat up in boxing for 10 rounds, and then at the end of the round, I get a 1-2 punch in, and that's it. And I lose the match. So once again, this is a pretty straightforward one. Bayern, easy win for them. Like I said, obviously they play Real Madrid next round, and then we'll see what happens. But the real know what's gonna happen. But we'll see what happens. That's all I got.
I got a question. What are you gonna do when Real Madrid beats Bayern?
Well, the problem with that is the question you're asking me is it opposes my thoughts of that's gonna happen, what I think is gonna happen, which is Bayern going first leg beat Madrid, second leg beat Madrid, and then move on to the next round. So I can't really
You know
I don't
what
know
I
how
think?
to.
Like I said, I posted on my story. I said Bayern is all talk, all bark,
They're not
no
even
bite. Just like
they've
Man
been
City was. Everyone was like, "Oh, Man City will beat you guys." Blah 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 blah. And guess what happened? Beat them both legs. Same thing will happen to Bayern.
okay. Let's see. Okay,
All
whatever you
right,
say, bro. Like I said, I'm not gonna write this down. This is video proof of you saying this stuff. So whatever you think, we'll see.
all right. With that being said, guys, there's not much to say. Bayern will remind you once again who's your daddy. Real Madrid's your daddy, and I will remind you that after we win. All right. Thank you.